Greetings, humans. Spinning Mantis here with a one-off special video for the Retribution event. We're going to be going through all of the new legendary skins and giving them ratings and seeing how we like them. As you can see on the screen here, this is from the previous year's anniversary event. And that is Blackwatch Genji, which I do own on this account. So let's go in here. So when I logged in, I said I don't buy loot boxes anymore. I'm not even really grinding out loot boxes in the arcade anymore. Wouldn't it be great if the free loot box that they gave me the Lucio skin? And guess what? They really want me to come back to Overwatch because, shabam, I opened the one free loot box they give you, and I got the one skin that I would want. This is a solid A, if not an A+. Love it, love it, love it. One of his best skins. Lucio has a lot of really good skins. These actually do bounce along to the music that he's playing, and they will switch to green when he puts on his healing, when he puts on his other song. So, really, really good. You see he's got the full dreadlocks with the wraps. He's got his Frog DJ logo on his headband. I mean, everything is different about that, but the real awesome feature is the legs. I think Stylosa mentioned that this may have been the original design for Lucio when he was much more Brazilian and much less Canadian. But yeah, one of my favorite Lucio skins. So happy to have gotten this as a total freebie. So that is the strongest of the bunch. I'm going to say right off, I think it's a kind of a weak group of skins. No Ana skin, no Bastion skin. Wish there was a Brigitte skin. There is not. No Diva skin. Doomfist gets one. He gets his Talon. I like it. I think it's really strong. If this had been I think this should be an epic. And if it was an epic, it would be an A. But a lot of these skins are going to fall into the B+ category for me. Whereas it's really nice. I like the fact that he's got some hair. He's got different paint. I like the color scheme on the armor. You'll see this color scheme come up in some of the other skins as we go through. But legendary? I wouldn't say so. Compare it to like this complete makeover with glowies. This is just kind of a cool dark skin, so I like it. B+, not a bad skin. Mostly just a different style of armor. He's got hair, different face paint. So Senior Doomfist got one. Now Hanzo, I don't think has a lot of great skins. I do have the Kabuki skin. I think this is his best skin. My favorite Hanzo skin, I would say. But here is Scion. This is the new skin for this event. I gotta say, I'm pretty underwhelmed. I was kind of wishing it was more of a less of a vest and sleeve thing going on, and it was more of a full tuxedo. Maybe a full tuxedo with a bow tie. Traditional tuxedo style. I don't know. This just could be so much more. I'm not a huge fan of the skin. I think it's pretty boring. It just looks like he slipped into one of McCree's outfits or something. I think it would have been cooler if it was more of a straight up tuxedo. If he was wearing a full tuxedo and maybe a mask, he could be like Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. But this one is just a B. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a nice skin. I wouldn't say this is legendary though. If this might be an A- if it was epic, but just a B as a legendary. Don't really think it's worth a legendary. So Junkrat didn't get anything. Lucio, we started off with that one. McCree didn't get anything, but since we didn't do it before, the previous event, he got the Blackwatch McCree skin. And I think this is quite different. I think his face looks a lot different. Different facial hair. His gun is really, really cool. So I'd give this one an A-. So this one's worth picking up. Look at them spurs. It's a pretty nice one. So this has been marked down to 1,000. Could be worth picking up for 1,000 gold. Pretty nice McCree skin. He doesn't have a ton of awesome skins. They're all very similar like this. Like, oh, that's pretty similar to this. And even that in a way. Alright, so that's a McCree skin. May did get a skin. Pajama. Again, I like it. If it was an epic, this would probably be an A. But as a legendary, it's not that incredibly creative. As a legendary, this is just a B. I like the look. I like how curvy she looks. I think the elements are cute. The slippers and the oven mitts. And yeah, it's like tea in here. It's a tea kettle. Just making some hot honey tea. But for legendary, come on, that's just a B. It doesn't even come close to something like this, which is complete conversion and is amazing, you know? So, Pajama, it's just a B. There's nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't spend 3,000 on it, though. As with most of these things, I wouldn't spend 3,000 on it. We'll just go into the new ones and the town ones. So, this one, hey, I like it a lot. I like it better than the base skin. If this was an epic, this would be an A. Maybe even A plus for an epic. But I'm gonna have to give it a B plus because it's not a total conversion. I like it better than the base skin. I like the dark color scheme. I like the beret. A really nice skin. But for 3,000, I don't know. I'd say this is more of an epic than a legendary. She doesn't have that many yet, so it's still nice to see her get one. One of the better ones of the sort of mediocre crop from this one. So yeah, this is a B plus. It's got a kind of a cool silver and black and a dark red maroon kind of vibe going on to it, and the beret really makes it look cool. Kind of reminds me of like Anna's berets and stuff like that. Like maybe she was good and turned bad. So yeah, good, but not amazing. Orisa from her original one got the OR-15. This is only 250. No, it's not that one. It's the null sector. So this one I say is really different. Could be worth it for 1,000. Pretty nice one. I think this was only a. No, it wasn't a. Epic. It was a legendary because it's 1,000 now. I would give this one like an A minus rating. It's a complete conversion. It's really cool. You get to play one of the baddies from the previous event. Farah did not get anything, so Reaper did. This one might be controversial. This is kind of basic. If this was an epic, it would be an A plus. I'm actually going to give this one an A minus. I like his haircut. It is very different. Most of Reaper's things are masks, so this is one of the very few where you get to see his face. See, masks. But this one is Soldier 24. Gotta say I like it. Really cool look for Reaper when he's just sort of in Blackwatch. Yeah, maybe one of only two that show his face. And there's his Blackwatch Reyes. I think this is an improvement on that. So I'm giving this one an A minus. Would not mind using this skin. Pretty dope. And then not Reinhardt, not Roadhog, not Soldier. So here's a controversial one. Let's take a look at Sombra. This is her talent outfit. So I've got to say, I like the outfit. I really hate the hair. It's shiny, it's weird. I think they need to fix the hair on this one. I think they need to give her the shave or whatever. She does have the I want to speak to your manager haircut. The haircut is just weird. I do not like it one bit. I know it kind of looks like Rihanna, but it just looks too plasticky on her. It looks all matted down. not loving it. It's too bad because I mean I like the outfit, so this one has to go. I'll give it a B plus because the overall look is cool and her hair is different, but I think they need to fix that hair situation somehow. This is just a B. The hair drags it down to a B. Not my favorite Sombra skin. Symmetra didn't get anything. Torbjorn got 2 skins in the original one. Tracer got a skin. There's already a talent skin for Widowmaker, so the last new skin is actually Winston. And this is another one that I think is kind of disappointing. This does not look legendary to me. This is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I think this is maybe the worst skin of the bunch. They could have made it look more piecemeal. They could have made it look more steampunk. They could have done a ton more for this as a legendary. You should have been able to see more parts of the ship, more things that you see from the lunar base as pieces to it. Yeah, wow, this is, I guess, my least favorite of the bunch. This is like a B minus. There's nothing wrong with it, but for 3,000 gold, you gotta be crazy. I would not spend on this one. He has so many better skins than this one. What's his Horizon one? Yeah, Horizon Lunar Colony. Even if they had incorporated some of those colors into Specimen 28 somehow, giving him some orange, I'm just really not understanding why this is a legendary. Definitely not up to snuff in my opinion. So overall, you can see I just thought it was a fairly weak batch of stuff. We'll go to the practice range with Lucio. So we've got a little minute to talk about Lucio. He is getting buffs. It's funny, Tracer and Genji are getting nerfs, thank God. I think they're finally fixing his deflect, so it's not like this huge umbrella out in front of him. It's much skinnier. It only protects his body. They needed to fix that a long time ago. They finally have. They're nerfing Tracer's Pulse Bomb, which I don't think is necessarily the correct way to fix her. But I do feel those two are just so super dominant that especially in pro play, it's, you get so little, there is so little variation. Every team has Genji and Tracer, and that's pretty much all you see. I don't know why the practice range isn't starting up. I think I've got the PTR downloading in the background. But like I said, the one winner out of all of this is Lucio with this super dope skin. Definitely liking it a lot. He's even got like body paint or body tattoos that I'm seeing now, which I like the little arm brace compression sleeve that he's got on. Things are just sort of strapped on like he built this himself. I could see him skating around the favelas in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, playing like DJing on the go. It's a great concept and a great execution. This is gonna be my main Lucio skin. So so Lucio, what they did was finally his boop does not require ammo anymore. Amazing. You'll never again go to boop someone and then all of a sudden reload. That is something people have complained about for the longest time, and they finally fixed it, so that is a tiny buff for Lucio. And second, they have changed his wall riding. Now he can wall ride around corners and over uneven surfaces without breaking off. So wall riding is going to be much smoother. He's going to be able to ride all over the ceiling and the map, and is going to be much more fun to play, I do believe, and a little bit easier to play. So in my own private time, I think I am going to come back and play a little bit of the game. Won't be making any more Overwatch videos except for events like this and talking about skins and such. I won't be doing any gameplay videos, but just try to play for fun a little bit as my homeboy Lucio, my favorite character in the game. I'm so glad that I got this skin. Thank you, Blizzard. I also won a whole bunch of points for Overwatch League skins from entering that contest. So Blizzard really wants me to come back and play some more. of the Overwatch. Anyway, hope you're having fun with Overwatch if you're still playing. And check out the rest of the channel. We do League of Legends and The Long Dark, as we always have. A little bit more League of Legends centric these days. It's a fun game. It's free. Go ahead and check it out. Download it for free. Don't spend any money on it like the first couple months you play. You can get free in-game points to unlock characters. I recommend the game will give you 3 characters for free by the time you get up to like level 12, I think. So you're going to get Garen, who's a fighter. You're going to get Ashe, who's a marksman, and you're going to get Brand, who's a mage. So you're going to get those characters for free. And by the time you get to that level, when you get those 3 freebies, and I can actually start playing PvP, go in and play ARAM, which is a good random game mode. You don't have to worry about learning the meta and learning the map. You can just go in and team fight over and over again and get a feel for the game. Alright, that is going to be all for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.